everyone. This is Devin Thorpe, and I'm your host today at Forbes for a discussion with Sam Daley-Harris, who's the founder of Results, a grassroots organization that has had tremendous impact over the last 25 years. And he's also the author of a book, Reclaiming Our Democracy. It's in its 20th anniversary edition now for sale. And Sam, thank you so much for being with us today.
Okay, great. It's kind of a wacky ride, but I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in music. And I played percussion instruments in the Miami Philharmonic decades ago for 12 years. I taught high school music. And then I started a citizen lobby on ending global poverty. And people ask, what was the motivation for that change? What was that about? So I love this quote by Mark Twain. The two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. And so I think it's all wrapped together. In 1978 and 1979, I spoke to 7,000 high school students. This is Miami, Florida, where I grew up, and LA, where I moved. You want to guess, out of 7,000 asked just for the name of their member of Congress?
I bet it wasn't more than 100.
Well, actually, yeah, it was 200.
Okay.
Fewer than 3%. 6,800 didn't know the name, more than 97%. And Results was started out of this gap between the calls for the political will to end hunger on the one hand and the lack of basic information on who represented us in Washington. When we started lobbying in 1984, there were a funding of zero for a thing called the Child Survival Fund. Funding currently is about $600 million a year bilaterally. There's other funding too. So it's gone from virtually zero to $600 million a year. So you don't just say, well, this is a good idea, everyone should agree it's a good idea. No, you have to put some funds behind it, and you have to, make sure campaigns are moving forward. I talked about that Twain quote, the two most important days are the day you were born and the day you find out why. I think everyone would agree in an introspective moment that part of the why is to make a difference, to contribute, to give back, to leave the campsite cleaner than we found it. The problem is that desire is smothered by layers of hopelessness and discouragement and despair. And when we can release those layers, then real miracles can happen.